How's it going, guys? Getting up my review of the DJI Goggles. I finally got some flights in with it and everything, and wanted to give my thoughts and impressions on it, and just go over a few things with you in case you've still on the fence like I was with them. But first and foremost, I want to say that I was very hesitant on these. The number one reason being is I've tried the Fat Sharks, I've done the VR stuff on PlayStation, other things with goggles. It has always made me sick. There's something about when you're flying with these in the Fat Sharks or using the VR and stuff, it just didn't get along with me and it made me sick. But beside the point, like I said, when I first got these, I thought, well, here we go again. But I went outside, put them on, sat down in the chair, flew a couple of flights, stood up, perfect. Nothing. I could not believe how well you can see and how it feels when you're flying with these. And with that being said, get into more in-depth details with them. One great thing about these that I like, and when you're using the Fat Sharks and stuff, which you can't use with the modern day DJI stuff, well, you can with HDMI of course, but it doesn't work as well. But one of the great things about these, when you're flying with these and you lose sight of your and you want to see your craft and keep it in line of sight, you just flip up. You can see, when you're ready to go, flip back down. So that is one big plus for me. I do like knowing where my craft is at all times, whether it be just glance up to see where it's at real quick and everything and so forth. The image quality on these things are amazing. It's not as good as watching on your TV or nothing, but the 720p that you get in just regular streaming, unless you kick it up to the 1080, is phenomenal. I love how well you can see the detail. Next thing in these things will probably be some type of 4K. That will be truly amazing. Battery life, excellent. I've charged it once and probably used them numerous times. So with the Fat Sharks, they ran dead in an hour or two. I always had trouble in keeping them charged. The on-screen menu, how you flip through stuff, very simple. I would love to be able to show you how you do that when walking through it, but it's just something you have to see to experience. The adjustability of them, great. You got your HDMI in, which I've tried, works well. The focal, where you can adjust the eyes, is great. Everything, is just solid. It's really fluid on how everything works. If you're on the fence about your goggles and stuff, and you're going to look toward the Fat Sharks, the head plays, all the others out there, your bang for the buck is these. These are, like I said, outstanding, and you can use them with anything that sends out an HDMI signal. Head tracker, stuff like that won't work, of course, but that only works with the Mavic Pro right now, wirelessly. I'm pretty sure with the firmware update it did enable it for the Inspire 2 and also the Phantom 4s. Don't hold me to that, I've not checked that out fully. I have used the head tracking feature with the Mavic Pro. It works. Slow it down though. You've got some adjustments in here to slow down the tracking speed, because the first thing I done is I turned it wide up, and as soon as you move your head just a little, it flies down with the camera. So that does make it a little iffy right there. But like I said, again, if you are on the edge of the fence of choosing a goggle, these are great. There's a lot of features in here I can't show you because of the way the goggles are made. It's hard to hold a phone or a camera in here and show you. But like I said, if you're looking for a goggles, 450 bucks versus the others, 300 something for the Fat Sharks. Head plays are $250. Carl Zeus's are the big high dollar ones. They're anywhere from $700 to $800. These hang with them perfectly. If you have any questions or need to know anything, please post in the comments and I'll answer it back as quick as I can. Again, thanks for watching, guys.